Welcome to 2022. I am Trainer Dane with my good friend and partner and Team Sparkling Light, Evelina Solis. Happy New Year, Evelina.
Hey everybody, how are you
I am so
doing? Happy
excited.
2022.
I'm so excited to be back. And we were talking, and Evelina said that she had heard that oftentimes people talk about this being the toughest week of the year. What do you have to say about that, Miss Solis?
Well, I was listening to this radio show because I love listening to radio shows in the morning, and they were talking about how this can be the toughest time of the year because one, people probably got sick over the break. And right now, of course, we're always dealing with COVID. I hate even saying that word, but we've got this new variant out there, and schools are coming back together after families have been together for the holidays. And so people are recovering from maybe not just that, but like upper respiratory infections or colds or whatever the case may be. Plus, they are over the magic of Christmas, the sparkle and shine, people just being so giving and loving, and that's kind of stopped. All of a sudden the weather got cold and it changed, and then all of a sudden it's like 80 degrees one day and then like 20 degrees when you wake up, so that's hard on people. And so that's something that people were saying can make it the toughest time of the year. Plus, people's schedules are changing, like whether they were off for a couple weeks and took vacation and slept in and came off of their routine, all of a sudden they're back on a schedule. That can be difficult. Just getting your kids to even wake up on time and get to
Right.
school, that can be a lot of fun. And so that is another reason that they listed that could be, hard. And if people are changing their eating, if they decided to put out like a resolution or intention for the year, then they've taken things out of their diet. And so they can get like headaches from that or some kind of withdrawal.
And no caffeine will
Decided
do that, right?
yeah. And then other people maybe were fasting from like social media or something else that they love to do just because they're trying to give their first and their best of the year to God, and like starting a 21-day fast. And so there's just a lot of things that change. So people are saying that it can be the toughest time of the year. So what do you all think? Do you think that's the case?
I would love to know that. I think it's obviously a challenge, right? So when we're in momentum and we have a routine, it's oftentimes we crave a change in routine, like a vacation or a weekend. At the same time, we can't wait to get back to it. So I think that's what we're going to we really talk about today, is that understand if you're struggling a little bit, it's okay. Take a deep breath, right? And refocus on the one thing you can do each day to move the needle, to get back into the routine, to create the structure that you want, which will ultimately bring joy, happiness, and prosperity into your life. It's really one thing. So it's okay if it's a struggle. It's also okay if you're excited because it's a brand new year and a clean slate. So I think we are kind of on both ends for most people. And one of the things that Evelina and I want to challenge you to do, and we're going to share ours, is we have worked on building a word of the year. The word of the year is something that you can hang your hat on. You can look at and say, each day I'm going to take action to meet this word of the year. So I'll share mine first, Evelina, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
So mine is intention. My intention each and every day is to empower people to live healthier, happier, more prosperous lives. So what can I do? I can make a phone call. I can send a text. I can do Zoom. I can do a video. I mean, I can do one-on-one calls. I can do live in person. There's all these different things that I can do it, but all needs to be intention. If I personally want to live healthier, then my intention has got to be to move my body each day, drink my water. And since I don't have a manual labor job, I got to push some weights, right? If I want to be happier, what makes me happy? Adventure makes me happy. Spending time with my wife makes me happy. The kids, the grandkids. Ultimately, doing all of those things, but doing it in nature, that makes me happy. And the prosperity is not just financial for me, it's also emotional prosperity. And being with my family and being in nature, I'll do that and do it all with intention. So that's my challenge for you too, is to live life with intention. What is your word of the year, Evelina?
My word of the year that I finally have chosen was value. And the reason I chose value is because I want to bring value, more value to people every single day, kind of like you said, Trainer Day, and just living with intention every moment being of value. And so I want to be able to do that. I also want to take away things that no longer bring me value. I want to make sure that I'm getting rid of that. If they're consuming a lot of my energy and there is nothing in return, then I need to make sure that I'm removing those kind of things from my life. And I also want to take on things that will help me to bring value and will be of value to me in my business and what my mission is, which is the same, for people to help them live healthier, happier, more prosperous lives. And so I want to be able to do things that align with my word of the year, which is value. So I want to hear from them, what their word of the year is. So teachers out there, everyone out there, CIA,
Hey,
let us know what your word of the year is and what your one thing that you are going to do for this year that you want to accomplish. Because you know what? 2021 is what you won in your life, right? So what did you win in 2021? And 2022 is your double portion blessing year.
there you
So
go.
I'm claiming
I
that,
like
throwing
that.
that out there.
I like that.
I want to hear what it is that you're going to be claiming, what kind of blessing, what is it that you are intended to do? What are you going to do to bring value?
Hey, if I'm not mistaken, don't we have some gift cards still?
We do.
We do. So here's your challenge. Here's your challenge. It seemed a little difficult because when we get this, oftentimes the email is forwarded. So I'm going to give you want to use your email or my email, Evelina? So I'll tell you what, let's use your email, Evelina. If you look
Okay.
on the screen, do you see that email right there by her name? Oh, that says .com. What is your, dang it. So let's do this. Tell them your email for me.
Okay. It's Evelina, EVELINA .solis, SOLIS at gmail.com.
If you will email Evelina your word of the year and the one thing you decided to do this week to take action to make it a better week than maybe it might have been, you will be put in a drawing for our when we're live on our Wellness Wednesday. It's really that simple. And it will also, I believe, help move the needle. It's no different than a assignment. If there's no date to turn it in, your kids aren't going to turn it in.
Right.
So your assignment is to obviously watch the video, take action, pick a word of the year. And then ultimately I'm going to challenge you, or we're going to challenge you to put it on a Post-it, take eyeliner and put it on the mirror, put it somewhere, put it as your screensaver so that you're reminded every single day, no different than when you're teaching littles to wash their hands after they go potty or to brush their teeth when they wake up or brush their teeth when they go to bed. You've got to say it over and over and over and over for it to take action. How do you like that, Evelyn? You like
Yes.
that?
And we love hearing from you. We
Oh,
want
we
to know
do.
what you're doing. We want to hear what each school district is, every different school out there, what your wellness plans are, what you're working on as a team. We want to hear from you, your one word. We want to know what it is that you want to accomplish this year.
Absolutely. Hey, when are we on? Well, we have several weeks until our Wellness Wednesday, which if I'm not mistaken is the 19th of this month.
Yes.
19th.
January 19th, Wednesday.
At 3:40 p.m. Come ready to move. Get
2:40 to 3:10.
What I say, 3:40?
Yeah, you said 3:40.
Sorry.
2:40, people. Don't be there.
That's the beauty of all the COVID stuff and the pandemic. I'm in so many different time zones. I don't even know what time zone I'm in. But either way, we'll send out more emails. It's so important, I think, to take greater value in the beauty of what we're able to provide in the wellness plan. We get to be live for 30 minutes every month. And every week you're going to receive an email with value, content, hope, and light. And that's what we want to do is shine our light from Team Sparkle and Grind. Any last words, Evelina?
Trainer Dane, we're halfway through the school year.
Unbelievable.
Yes. And we've seen so many people working toward their health and wellness goals. And we're just really proud of you. We want you to know that. And we thank you for what you do every single day. You are appreciated.
Every day. Absolutely. Go be amazing, everybody. We will see you next week. Bye now.